What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel. It's Brandon. Today's episode, we're going to be just talking about how important life is and just how life is really about the quality of our emotions. You know, really the memories and the experiences that we create that we can, take with us as we, grow and develop, and to be able to reflect on moments in our life that made us, happy, joyful, peaceful, sad, frustrated, but allowing these moments to, provide us with wisdom, insight, and perspective to, just help us be a more well-rounded individual and a human being. To really appreciate, what it is we've been through and what it took to get to where you are right now. And to know that everything that you've been through is not for, no reason. It serves a purpose. And ultimately, it's a purpose that, is, uniquely, important to you. And it will ultimately cultivate and shape the individual that you become and the individual that you are in this moment. So, again, when I just reflect back on my life, when I be thinking to myself sometimes, I kind of just really have, such an appreciation and a gratitude for everything that God brought me through, and to know that it was serving a purpose, and to, even if I didn't see it in those moments, even if those moments had me feeling a certain type of way emotionally, physically, or spiritually, to be on the other side of those things now, to look back on those things and to really have, just a grateful perspective and an appreciation for how important they were and how much they made an impact on who I am today and who it is that, God ultimately knew I always was. And the reason why those things happened in my life was to bring me to this moment right here and to, propel me on this journey and on this path, that is uniquely destined and, curated to me, just as, there's a unique path and a destiny that is curated to you. There's only things that you can do and there's only things that I can do. But that's what makes us each special and unique and divine individuals and children of God. And to, to give him the glory and to, really appreciate, how much it is he loves us and how much it is that, even if, we're in the storm and we can't see the sun and the other side and we feel like this is the end all be all, or you feel like the world's collapsing on you and crushing you and you feel overwhelmed, you feel anxious, depressed, sad, happy, whatever it is that you're feeling in those moments, to know that those moments are serving a purpose, for a bigger picture. There are micro moments for a macro picture. So again, like, for me, it's like when I'm in those low moments or those moments of, just overthinking, second guessing, or, doubt, I try to just remember that, these emotions are serving a purpose. This perspective that I have in this moment is serving a purpose for, an ultimately bigger picture, and that to know that, this too shall pass, whether it's joy or sadness, this too shall pass. There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows. That's just life. That's just how, that's just how the cookie crumbles. So it's like, to really have that perspective and that appreciation to know that, life is truly beautiful. And it's like, overthinking can sometimes be crippling to our life experience. Trying to overthink or figure things out so logically to make it make sense to us, is going to be, ultimately always draining and can, lead us down a path of, depression or anxiety or, anxiousness or, just being overwhelmed because we're trying to figure so much out logically that, was never even supposed to make sense to us. That's why, for me, it's like, that's why I just pray and give the glory to God, to allow him to, deal with the things and the worries and the anxiousness that I feel in my life, to allow him to, take reign and to take lead. And I follow in his steps that he has planned for me, because ultimately he knows way better than I do. He knows me better than I know myself. But again, it's about you knowing yourself better than, again, somebody else in the flesh. You ultimately, I feel, in order to really have, a true union and a true partnership, I feel like it requires two whole individuals to come together and to, become a unit and to move forward into something, whatever it is that they choose to do. But I feel if it's just one person that's coming whole and another person is kind of lost in who they are, I feel like it's only going to create tension and friction. And that's where, we have all these trigger words like toxicity or, toxic relationships and things like that. But it's really just an unequal yoke, and it's really just an imbalance of two people trying to come together that really aren't even supposed to be together because work is supposed to be done. And two people that are whole still have work to do. There's never, again, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that two people coming together are just perfect people. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I feel if two people have done their work and are doing their work and have began that self-healing journey and that self-awareness and self-love, it can really just set each other up and a partnership up for, a much more peaceful and fruitful relationship, long term. So that's kind of just what I meant when I said, just the importance of, coming whole into something, to move forward into something else. So, just circling back, just about, just appreciating the quality of experiences and the quality of our emotions, and to know that, they're important and they mean something, and to not just overlook them and to, write them off as irrelevant, but to know that, they're going to provide wisdom and clarity and a perspective later down the line when you reflect back on these things. And they'll give you insight, and they'll, be a check mark or a bookmark in your story. It's going to be, like for me, there's so many moments in my life that I can reflect back on that are, really just pivotal points and bookmarks in my life that, really meant a lot to me, whether it was negative or positive. But they really left an impact, and I can look back on those things and receive the lesson or the blessing in those things, and to not really overlook them and just write them off, but to know that they served a higher purpose and they will continue to serve a higher purpose as you continue to evolve and, become more in alignment to who you are authentically, and, yeah, just being true to you, just appreciating that you have your own unique journey, that your journey is unique to you, it's purposeful, and to, again, just live this beautiful life that we've all have the privilege to experience, and to, be grateful for the breath in your body, and to have the abilities to, embrace loved ones, and to, create new experiences, and to reflect and appreciate old experiences. Because I feel ultimately that's what life's all about, just creating experiences and memories that, one day, you can look back on, and to really, have a smile on your face, or, really take a lesson from those things, rather than focusing on the materialistic things that are kind of, just things. They don't really mean anything. So it's like, just again, that's what this video was about, just kind of emphasizing the importance of the quality of our emotions and the quality of our experiences that we create in our life. And that, with this video, I hope that, after you watch it, you can go and create an experience or feel an emotion that, ultimately will help you or give you a perspective on, where it is you are in your life, and, what you've been through and what it took to get to where you are now. Because I know there's a reason you're watching this video. So, yeah, that's really what this video is about. I thank you guys for tuning in. You can check out our website, onesdivinedestiny.com. We have garments up there. We have information and, more just perspective on what our brand's about, to give you guys a more in tune, in-depth understanding about what it is we're trying to put into the world, and what it is we're trying to provide in terms of a safe, transparent, and vulnerable space to just share and to uplift each other and to inspire each other, and to be there authentically, rooted in integrity and truthfulness. So I thank you guys so much. Make sure to drop comments below, subscribe and like, share, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.